Hey guys, back again. Terrible lighting. Anyway, it is the same day that I filmed my Chanel Golden Sun blush video where I showed you that. And it's just several hours later. Whenever I filmed that video, it was 8 o'clock in the morning and it's 3:33 now in the evening. And my face is looking mighty shiny, mighty, wore off. I've been messing with all these mess I've got on my chin. And I just thought I would do a little touching up and talk to you while I'm doing that. I like to, whenever I'm trying to work through products, I guess I'm not an expert at any of it. I've used up makeup for years, but now that I have an abundance of it, I'm trying to concentrate on certain products and work through them. Okay, so I do try to, when I get home with my kids from school, Monday through Friday, about 3 o'clock every day, I try to do a little touch up of my makeup. Even if I'm going to take it off, I may be taking it off at 5 o'clock. I may be taking it off at 10 o'clock. I don't know. But I do try to do a touch-up whenever I'm trying to pan products or work through some of my makeup products. So that's really the point of it, because I'm not leaving the house. It's a very rare occasion that I get out after I have got home with my kids from school. It's, if you're a mom, you probably understand what you go through to get out with your youngins, and it doesn't get any easier once they get older. It's just don't. So anyway, I just like to stay home once they're home from school. I get all my running around done during the day, and I'm not gonna, try to pretend like I'm perfect and have a perfect life and my house is all perfect, because it's not. If you could see right here, that's a bra sitting there, whatever. A towel on the floor, because my husband knows, excuse me, he does not know how to dry himself off in the shower. He gets out of the shower literally freaking soaking wet. So anyway, I have to keep a towel there because the man just won't. He won't, no matter how much I've talked about it. He won't do it. So I'm waving around this paper towel because I'm fixing to blot my face, because that's what I've always used, just a paper towel, And I'm such a high-tech lady that y'all are literally duct taped to my bathroom mirror, which my setup looks just like his setup over there. Except for mine's got a little bit more laying around on it, if you know what I mean. I swear, I just get so tired of people that only show the perfection. You know what I mean? I know there's an appeal. There's a lot of people who only like to see perfection, a perfect background, and you perfectly dressed and perfectly, accessorized and done up and all this shit. Because every time I make a video when I'm not done up and the background is not perfect, there's people that dislike it. Well, I don't care. I like it. You know what I mean? I like to see people's messiness and unperfectness and their weirdness and personality come through. I enjoy that personally. So I don't care if you don't, honestly. But if you do enjoy this type of thing, let me know, because, you feel me. I usually don't put more concealer on, but my dark circles are crazy town. And this is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum. So I'm just going to touch up like I was fixing to, go out to dinner or something. Which, yeah, my husband is going to take my boys and go out to dinner. I'm babysitting our niece, and I'm like, I would rather just stay home. Because she's such a picky eater, literally, she won't eat anything anyway. So me and her might as well just hang out at the house, and I won't have to fool with cooking supper. I'd rather, you know, have a bowl of cereal and them go out to eat than to have to cook supper every single night. I've got to where I have it pretty much to a science to where I will cook supper. I will cook a good supper every other day, and then kind of rotate other things in, rotate the leftovers and stuff. So once you've been at it for as many years as I've been at it, you kind of figure out what works and what don't. Like, you can make a big pot of pinto beans and have pinto beans one night with, like, I don't know, fried potatoes or bologna sandwich or cornbread or whatever you like to eat pinto beans with. The next night, you can use those pinto beans and make chili, right? Okay, that's a supper in itself. Maybe make some grilled cheese with the chili, you know. The next night, you can have chili dogs off of that same food. I don't do that all the time, but that's, you know, smart. I hate being wasteful. I feel like I throw away too much food. Okay. Now I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Filter Powder and just kind of, got a good dent in it. I really like this. I know this lighting isn't the best, but whenever I bring my one light that I film with in here, it's like over to the side, so it makes this side of me look really bright and this side look really dark. So I'm better off just to do it this way. I don't know why. I guess I have always been, I don't know, rebellious. I wasn't like a wild child or anything growing up. I was really like the good child who did everything right and never wanted to, you know, ruffle anybody's tail feathers. But I've always had a streak where I had to be doing something that I wasn't supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, rebellious, but in my own quiet little way. I had to be rebellious. And I guess that's the reason why I like, you know, different. I get bored, you know, watching the same type of people do the same type of videos and all that jazz, whatever. And this is just my everyday, like, face palette. If you watch me, you've heard me talk about all this stuff, so there really ain't no sense in me saying what all of it is. If you have any questions, you can just holla. I mean, I can understand why big, you know, moderate to big YouTubers link or list out everything in their description box because they have a lot of people watching them and they get a lot of questions. I get it, right? But somebody like me, taking the time to list everything in the description box just doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like if somebody that's watching me wants to know more or didn't catch something and you don't know how to rewind and write it down or whatever, then you can ask me and I will answer. If you have any questions, I feel like there's a type of YouTuber for every type of person. And if somebody doesn't, if you like people who list everything and link everything, then you can find, there's so many people that do that you can watch. That's the way I feel about it. Like, if I was going to list and link everything, I would be hooked up to one of them websites where you got affiliate links, where I would get paid for the time and energy it takes. I would get a commission of all the freaking linking that, you know, that's got to take a lot of time. Seriously. And then I'm just going to use my Project Pan blush instead of that Chanel one again. Because literally day-to-day life, where do I go? I go to the grocery store. I go pick up my kids from school. You know, I go to Walmart. And I don't go anywhere to where any of this has got to be perfect. And I live in a small town nowhere. So people look at me like I'm freaking nuts anyway, just because I do have a lot of makeup on. Or, you know, even if I just do my eyes and then I just have powder foundation and, you know, a little bit of blush, I still get stared at because people around here don't hardly even put makeup on at all. At all. And if they do, it's usually little old ladies and their poor little faces are orange because their foundation is such the wrong shade. Anyway, that's me pretty much touched up. I'm not, well, I guess I could throw on this little lip. I'm kind of halfway thinking that the reason why I'm getting all these blackheads on my chin is because I've been using this Bite Agave lip mask almost every day. Or maybe it's some of these lip products I've been using, because I've been using more lip products this year than I have ever in my life. Because I'm trying to do the Finish 16 lip products in 2016. My lips are like wonky ass. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere except for to go in here and help some kids with some homework. You know what I mean? Do they care? No, they think I'm God's gift anyway because I'm their mama. Anyway, something is causing my chin to like, I finally got my face to where I have like hardly no breakouts. I got a few on my neck, but that's from the crap I put in my hair because it's got silicones in it. And I know that causes my neck to break out right here. But I need to research some hair gels and styling products that are silicone free. Anyway, if you know of any, let me know. I just been too lazy and I hadn't done it because I know that's what that is. Anyway, I love yins. I appreciate yins. Let me know if you like this. Just chit chat, gibber jabber, you know, me talking out of my head. And I might do it again. I love yins. I appreciate yins. And I will see you real soon. Bye. My voice is all like gravelly and raspy and bad sounding, ain't it? My allergies are driving me up a wall. Bye.